Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer.
And I'm Kathy Chlan.
And this is it.
Unfiltered!
Oh, my gosh. We are back again.
We're back. Pop culture,
All
gossip,
all things.
things.
I miss my friends.
I know. I miss her,
my friend. It's been
I
a minute.
do.
It's been a minute, but we're happy to have you back.
Thank you.
There's a lot has happened.
A lot.
Since,
a lot.
You know, since we've been apart. But we're going to focus on just what's going on right now.
Right now.
We're gonna
In the moment.
We're going to try to stay disciplined.
No, not
within the
really.
conversation.
I'm here. Come on, Cheldin. I'm here. We're not ever disciplined.
Never, ever, which scares me and Taquan on a regular basis. The team is like so excited.
Loves it.
He does. But we love you. We love
loves
you.
it.
We love you. It's an
He's
education
smiling.
for him, truthfully.
It is. That's why.
This is class.
Unfiltered. Yes,
Welcome
it's
to class.
class with a little twist.
With a little twist. With a little less
twist.
class.
You should have heard our conversation before we went live.
This is why he has to count down, so we only say appropriate things, but then Kathy just runs with it. All right, so what is she controls the conversation.
I control. All right, did you hear about Ellen Degeneres
about it.
sitting next to George W. Bush
I
and how
did.
people were mad about that?
Lost their minds.
They lost their cookies.
First
they lost it.
That's cute. They lost their cookies.
Their cookies.
I think that people, especially on the World Wide Web, want to lose their cookies.
Why though?
They want to get angry. But I think that
they need to take medication for that.
But here's my thing. Like, so, and everybody has a right to have whatever opinion they want. You know what I mean? And Ellen is held to a very high standard.
Yes.
You know what I mean? As it relates to what it is that she's doing and who it is she communicates with. I think that it's an interesting thing. I don't know. Well, you share your opinion.
I think it's fabulous.
Right.
I think it's awesome that they're friends. We're friends. We don't agree on everything.
Not on it. We don't agree on most things. Kath and I.
But look,
right?
we're different and we like each other.
And we like it. Be kind.
Be
right?
kind to everybody.
Here's my ultimate issue. I think that a lot of people were upset with Ellen as it relates to Ellen befriending George.
Because
right?
their political views are different.
But here's the difference. Here's my view.
Okay.
When I watched it, I don't know if anybody else watched this, I was like...
Millions watched it.
I was like, way to go, George.
Exactly.
George.
Yes!
You know, I was like, George is getting it. Instead of Ellen is not getting it, I was like, George, you're getting it. First, you're giving Michelle the mints.
The candy.
Then now you're sitting with Ellen.
Friends.
Like, ultimately, everybody's like, Ellen, you traitor to our... Meanwhile, I'm like...
Good for you, George. I know.
Come and visit us on the same side.
They say he's a gentleman, and that's
I think
what
he's
she
just
said.
lovely. And listen, I grew up
all
in a space...
politicians are jerks anyway. When they're in the office, but outside of the office, they're probably very nice human beings.
Really? Here it comes.
When they're sitting in that, what is it, a politician chair?
That's not a thing. That is
then
not a thing.
Yeah, they're not.
A politic chair is not a thing. But I do think...
Well, let's make it a thing.
I do think all of us should be kind to each other. I believe in
without
Ellen,
a doubt.
But I do think that George, in the light of a lot of things that are happening, is seeing the error of some of his ways. And I would love to be able to believe that that is the case.
So you think that they focus too much on Ellen than
Ellen
on George.
going into the dark side as opposed to George going to the other side.
light side.
Like, that's what we are always in a space of like, as opposed to, oh my gosh, George is opening his mind to bigger things. It's like, Ellen, you betrayed, da-da-da-da. Like, relax.
Please. People need to take
now
the
it's a common
stick
Now
out.
it is a common, now it is a common thing. I think that right now the temperature of where we are is a very dark scenario.
Yes,
I believe that we are not where we were, but we sure as hell are not where we want to go. So I think that the more that we work together, the better things will be.
Yes.
I love Ellen.
Ellen for president.
And then that's it. Okay. See, here's another thing. A lot of people say the same thing, Ellen for president, Oprah for president.
I know you don't like that.
No.
She doesn't like that.
I love my people. I want them to stay in the purity of where they are. I think that the naivete is that those jobs are made for everyone. It is a certain pedigree of person that can actually
get chewed up and spit out.
Right. I think that the blanket of comfort in which we all live under in the United States, people don't understand the price of that and the serious nature.
Smart, isn't
the
she?
serious nature of it.
Smart.
I need serious people. Ellen, continue to entertain me. Oprah, continue to motivate me. And let the public servants
but
be
it
in
would
the's
be
space.
nice to have a woman in the office.
It will. We'll work on that. That's on the next episode. That's a whole.
Okay,
that's really
that's a
heavy
whole
for the
nother
people.
thing.
You already started with Bush and Ellen. I mean, what?
All right, next up.
And the political chair. That's not a thing, people.
PC.
So if
We're
there's any
call
children
it the
watching this for civic accuracy,
call us and we'll give you a history
lesson. There's no such thing.
It's
political
PC.
chair.
All right, next up.
Yes.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Love him.
I
His
do
wife
love him.
Mila.
I like her.
wants to be on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Does she really want to be on The Real?
She does.
She doesn't really want to.
They watch it. She watches it,
but I don't think that
she wants to be friends with. Wait, let me get.
Why can't she be friends with?
I probably will say the girl's name wrong. Dorit, something
I'm concerned
like
about
that.
you today, Kath.
She's a blonde, very rich, married to a man named PJ. I feel like pajama. Like, why?
Right.
Call him Peter.
Did you say blonde?
Yeah, she's a blonde.
That narrows it down.
They're not all blonde.
There's a lot.
Okay, there's a lot, but they're not all blonde.
Okay, so Jeremy,
His
can we fact check this one?
Fact.
We have nothing. Slide in a piece of paper with
Ashton told her, I would kill you if you were on the show.
First of all, that's a little dramatic. Ash, relax. But
it's on the World Wide Web.
I know. I'd kill. Nobody's killing anybody. He's not killing a bug.
Listen, after the book that his ex-wife.
Demi or Demi?
Call her D. We'll call her D.
D Moore?
D Moore. Because if we don't know how to pronounce the name, how can we go
Why don't we commit? What do you think, Taquan? Demi or Demi?
Give it to us, Taquan.
He's impartial. He's taking a sip.
We're calling her D.
It's
D.
What
do you think about that, the book coming out?
I think that she needed a book to come out. I think that if you have a story to tell, put it down on paper and circulate. I think that she's doing that. I think that they have moved on.
Oh,
Mila
definitely.
and Ashton have moved
kids,
on. They have beautiful kids. They're neighbors of Ellen. I mean, there's a lot of things going back.
Oh, yeah, they live next door.
They live next door.
Future president of the United States.
Ellen is not going to be
Ellen
running for
DeGeneres. Vote Ellen. Peace out. Yeah,
What's
would
Ellen?
you ever be on a reality show like that?
Look at the team. Cheldin, will we? See, they think it's a we. You asked me. They're like, are we going to be on a reality show? Ridiculous. I would. See, I have very few things to hide.
Yeah, me too.
Right? But I don't necessarily think I want to share everything. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't have anything to hide, but I don't necessarily know if I need everyone to have an opinion about the way in which I live my life fully.
I want people
and I have babies. I have little
to know
babies.
that my family is crazy.
And we are crazy.
I need their opinion.
We'll
that I'm okay and they're nuts. So I kind of like that.
Rachel's working on it. So she thinks that we should have, Rachel here at the team thinks that we should have a reality show. Because every day is a catastrophe.
All right, Bravo. Come into
I don't
this
know.
office.
I don't know if Andy's investing in this madness. But if in the event, Mr. Cohen, if you want to invest in what we've got going on, I'm sure you'll get an email from Jeremy at i-g-creative.com.
I can send a topless photo. Like Jana Kramer
what?
found.
A top what?
Yeah, did you hear? Jana Kramer, she's like the country singer.
Yeah.
She was on Dancing with the Stars, lovely. She found a topless photo of a woman, I guess obviously, on her husband's phone. What would you do? And then she broadcasted it on their podcast called Wind Down with Jana and Mike. That's her husband, Mike.
Did Mike know that it was coming?
I don't know, but would you ever tell? First of all, my husband would have no voice because I'd pull a Lorena Bobbitt on him, so he would not be able to talk.
It's too much cardio to be cutting
or
stuff off.
Told
let
me,
the people have it.
Tell me why there's a topless photo
he
on his
received
phone.
it?
No, she saw it on his phone.
Yes,
he received it from the woman.
So who can control what you receive is what Michael's saying. Michael's saying, I'm Michael's attorney, and he's saying,
you went to the dark
how
side.
in the world am I going to control? Let's just assume her
He
name
should have
is
deleted
Amber.
it and then told
Amber
her. He didn't tell her. That's what she was mad about. That's what she was whining about on Wind Down. She said
so when
he should have told.
So when he receives the porn, which we talked about earlier, he receives the photo, at that point he should be like, honey,
yes,
here's what
yes,
I just got this.
Yes. So then he doesn't look like a liar.
You're insane. And that's a lie.
So you're telling me naked men pictures are being sent to women's phones and they're not telling their husbands?
100%, yes.
Not on my phone.
I mean, okay.
I'm lucky I have puppies that appear on my phone.
All right, we'll talk about your content and what you receive on a regular basis.
What World Wide Web are you going to, Sheldin?
I mean, I'm not saying that I received these photos. I am just simply saying that people are, in fact, receiving the photos. Can we always running astray?
But would you?
I am asking, what is on this paper? Is there order on this paper?
These are my notes.
I told her.
These are my notes.
We can do this if you provide the structure. The structure consists of, I don't even believe this is legible.
I write like a
I don't know what is happening. There's random numbers there's a 4 and then a 3.
Yes, New Jersey education at its best. I don't even know how to count.
You do know how to count. And I'm concerned about the phone. We'll look at your husband's phone. We'll make sure that he knows everything is okay. If any of you are receiving things that are unwillingly sent
From the
to you,
World Wide
I
Web.
apologize. Maybe at this point you should contact your spouse and let them know the content in which exists on your mobile device. Is that what
should.
you're saying?
Yes, I do.
All right.
All right.
Well, and I appreciate that.
Oh,
do you have another thing that you'd
Yes,
like to share?
fashion trends.
Nice
We
transition.
go from topless photos
To fashion
to clothing.
trends.
Yes, the number one is velvets. You like velvets.
I do have a good
She's got a
velvet
pair
shoes.
of velvet shoes
On
on.
our outfit of the day, Rachel will be able to highlight. I've worn them a
Velvets.
couple times. It's not like it's a new thing.
Sequins. I don't know if I like
It's too
the
sharp during the
sequins.
day.
Too sharp
At night, you know how like when you wear a sequin dress, I don't know if any of you are
Stuffed
with me.
sausage. Sorry, said it. Sequins make everybody look like a stuffed sausage.
Not everyone.
They're not flattering people.
Not everyone looks like a stuffed sausage.
Yes, they do, unless they're 90 pounds.
But I have a loose dress that's not fitted. That's sequins.
I need a big girl dress sequins then.
It's
where
not.
It's
It's not a big girl dress, but it's stuffed sausage. My point is, I was talking about sometimes sequins can be sharp. Am I the only one who thinks that? Like when you're like dancing in sequins dresses, it like rips you up a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't. It makes marks.
Right. It's like
And I
it's like
don't
a
want
hazard.
that.
It's like a hazard. But I do like there's this coat that I'm eyeing up.
Okay,
from
and it's
Shen.
sequins?
It's cute.
What color?
It's
sequins.
black. Shocker.
Oh,
Everything
all
that I mean,
right.
I'm throwing in a little bit of.
I thought you were going to say silver or something.
Oh,
Does it make noise
There's a
when it
silver
shakes?
sequins pants. We digress.
All right.
Can we get control of the segment?
No, not really. That's
What did we
makes
talk
it
about?
so fun.
Ellen and I know. I took one.
Ellen, we talked Ellen, Jana Kramer, Ashton Kutcher, and Mila.
and sequins.
And sequins.
Guys,
Stuffed sausage.
This is it. This is it.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered with Cheldin and Kathy. We are so happy you tolerate us each and every time that we are on. If people want to get in touch with you, my lunatic of a friend, if people want to get in touch with you or they want to follow Fan and like everything you have going on, where do they find that information?
Instagram, Unfiltered Kathy, and my website, Unfiltered Kathy. That's it, guys.
I absolutely love her. I absolutely love her. For more information on This Is It TV, don't forget to follow Fan and like us where you see at This Is It TV, and log on to ThisisitTV.com. From all of us here at This Is It Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
We hope you have a wonderful day.
Have
Check
a
your
good
phone.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.